It's a great opportunity and a great privilege for me to bring the first word this morning. And this is an eternal opportunity. And I'm not taking this lightly. I stand on this exalted altar this morning to speak to my father and my mother this morning and make an eternal vow. Your God remains my God. What you hate, I hate. Who hates you, I hate. Your battles are my battles forever. I love you unrepentantly and unreasonably, and it shall remain so forever. Somebody tell your neighbor, I celebrate you. You may please be seated. You may please be seated. Quickly, building a stable business empire. Building a stable business empire. Shall we please repeat that together this morning? Building a stable business empire. It's very important for us to know, according to Zechariah chapter 1 verse 17, true prosperity, he said, cry yet saying, thus says the Lord of hosts, my cities, the kingdom of God, true prosperity shall yet be spread abroad. The Lord will yet comfort Zion and shall choose Jerusalem. The kingdom of God will spread via monumental prosperity. The truth is, vision gives direction and money will give motion. It is for this reason kingdom-minded business empire builders are being raised this end time, because the wealth of the world must become the wealth of the kingdom. As it is written, and I will give to you treasures of darkness, hidden riches of secret places. Isaiah 45 from 1 to 3. We need to understand that without purpose, abuse is inevitable. Before I even give the definition of stable business empire, why will God make anyone succeed in building a business empire? It is for the sole purpose of spreading the gospel. The purpose of wealth is to spread the gospel. The reason for wealth is to spread the gospel. The moment this foundation is out, I want you to know, then there will be monumental setbacks. Zechariah chapter 4 verses, it is not by might, it is not by power. So the system of the world cannot be used to operate in the kingdom. So the way we build monumental, stable business empire in the kingdom is different from that of the world. But the foundation is this: it is for the purpose of spreading the gospel. It is for the purpose of advancing the gospel. Once this foundation is out of place, then what shall the righteous do? Because once the foundation is destroyed, the righteous can do nothing. Definition and destination goes together. If you must find it, you must quickly define it. Your definition of a thing is your destination of that thing. So definition defines destination. When I see your definition, I know your destination. Once your definition of a thing, a concept, even a person is right, your destination will be right. And once your definition of a thing, a person, a concept is wrong, then of course, your destination of it will be wrong. What is a stable business empire? La Brancosia Agatukishia Dakas. A business empire is an ever-increasing, ever-progressing, ever-expanding, and ever-growing business. A business empire is an ever-increasing, ever-progressing, and ever-expanding, ever-growing business. Therefore, non-stop growth with branches and global spread is what defines an empire. We need to understand that it is largeness that determines an empire. It is expanse, virtual, actual, that defines, as it were, an empire. In Genesis 14:14, let's quickly look at it this morning. When Abraham heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servant, born in his own house, 318. These actually were not all the staffs of Abraham. So, from the staffs of Abraham, he was able to pick 318. This is monumental. This is largeness. And Abraham's blessings are ours. Therefore, without largeness, you don't have an empire. Without expanse, you don't have an empire. It can't be small and it's an empire. A business with branches, a business with spread, a business that is multifaceted, a business that is multidimensional, both actual and then virtual. In the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12, verse 22. 1 Chronicles 12:22. For at that time, day by day, there came to David to help him, until it was a great host, like the host of God. Until it was a great host. Right from the founder, an empire is, as it were, a conglomerate of a great host. A conglomerate of, as it were, a great host. A great host. It will be numerous. In product, in services, in problem solving, in spread. Is intimidating. We need to understand that empires have multitudes. Multitude of customers, multitude of clients, multitude of branches, multitude of income, multitude of spread. Multitude. This is the key to converting the wealth of the world to becoming, as it were, the wealth of the kingdom. The strategies, very critical. The wisdom, very important. The knowledge, very, very important. Quickly, when anything is stable, you cannot easily overturn it. Anything that is stable is firm. Anything that is stable is fixed. And anything that is stable, as it were, is steady. So, to quickly put the definition together, what therefore is a stable business empire is a business that grows steadily. A stable business empire is a business that grows steadily, enlarges firmly, and you cannot easily overturn it. This is the will of God, according to Proverbs 4:18, for every believer. We need to showcase the wisdom of God to the world, to build monumental businesses that will be converting the wealth of the world to the wealth of the kingdom. The wealth of the world to the wealth of the kingdom. Importantly, Matthew 22:14. Matthew 22:14. These are cardinal principles. Shall we please read Matthew 22:14 together with me this morning? Can we go together, please? Globally. 1, 2, go. For many are called, but few. We must understand that empire builders are few. Many are called into it, but few ever get it done. On this earth, even though it's the call of God for many, only few get it right. The truth is this: few people will ever build anything significant. Few people will make heaven, for narrow is the pathway. You need to understand quickly, please. La ambra koshi glakos. This understanding is going to help us. we can look at the life of God's servant here, our Father. You can see this. Few are chosen. These few are what we call the conscious minority. They don't think the way others think. They don't see the way others see. When people are selling houses during inflation, they go to buy that time. When businesses are closing, they start opening. The beginning of building a stable business empire is to lay this foundation, leave the crowd. Listen, if you think like the crowd, you will pursue survivor. You need to understand that listening, it is the will of God. Look at impartation upon impartation. But I want you to know, forever, the David Ibiames of this world will remain few. Even though many are called. Because for every rice, there is a price. You can't have a rice and not pay the price. Not R-I-C-E, not the rice we eat. R-I-S-E. If you have a rice, it's because you pay the price. There is a generation that cannot just succeed. They think like the world. They see things like the world. It is impossible for me to generate ordinary results. Completely impossible. I remember when we started in Warri, somebody said to me, when will this church grow? If you see things the way 85% of people see it, you have joined the crowd. Empire builders are 2% on earth. 98% of people can't build anything significant. They can't build it. Last Sunday, our attendance was 13,000 with over almost 700 new converts and first-timers. We have 16 branches now. We have 16 branches, and we've opened a phase of 50 branches in the next 36 months, which is 3 years. Now, if I'm saying that, do I need to tell us of salvation? Okay, look at what is happening now globally for Glory Reign. It's a host. They don't think normally. If your thoughts are normal, your life will be totally normal. Empire builders don't think normally. They don't see things normally. With due respect, touch your neighbor. You are too normal for my liking. You are not getting it right, please. Turn to another neighbor that will believe what you are saying. Tell that neighbor, you are just too normal. You are too normal. Every time I discuss with Papa Ibiome, it's not normal. What salvation has done in Port Harcourt and is doing globally is not normal. Your thoughts should not be normal. Your plans should not be normal. Empire builders, they don't see things the way the people in the world see it. I have zero belief in lack. I don't believe there is lack. We have never ever cut down on the church expenses. This is not with any form of prejudice to avoid waste. But when it is based on fear, you have joined the crowd. The crowd plan based on fear, not on faith. Okay, can somebody help me? This 1 week, can you imagine the budget? Okay, just imagine it. Just imagine it. Welcome to the age of empire builders. Hey, giants give birth to giants. By this time next year, somebody with the loudest amen. It will be clear this mantle is already at work in your life. I say it will be clear this mantle is already at work in your life. What therefore is it that empire builders know that makes them? What is the secret that even though many are called, but few are chosen? I want us to read again 1 Chronicles 12:22. La brakoshi gatos. For at that time, day by day, can somebody help me shout, day by day? There came to David to help him until he was a great host, like the host of God. Even though David already anointed as king, yet no access to the palace. You may be anointed for it. You may be called for it. You may be gifted for it. You may even be the one God has ordained for it. But just like David, he still could not access the throne. There are a lot of people that doesn't access their inheritance. They do not access their inheritance. The pathway is this. Day by day, relevant relationships came to help him to carry out what God said. Vital relationships. Importantly, no one built an empire without day-by-day right connections. The master secret is relationships, and I beseech you, in this arrogant age that people think they know, for it is written, Deuteronomy 32 verse 30, Deuteronomy 32:30. You see the reality of one chasing 1,000. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight? There is power in connection. A living dog that is connected is better than a dead lion. There is a proverb in Africa, a hunter, a dog with hunters backing the dog will kill an elephant. Your strength is in your connection. Your glory is in your connection. Everything walking on earth is connected. Everything walking on this earth. I want us to hear me. If you see anybody, ministry, secular, business, doing tremendously well, certain relationships are in place in the life of the person. Everyone on earth failing, certain relationships are not in place. You don't need money, you need relationships. You don't need speed, you need relationships. It is not favor you lack, it is relationships you lack. Even though you wear clothes, without relationships, you are still naked. For it is written, two are better than one. Let's go quickly to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, beginning from verse 9. If I can get it, please, in the NLT. Thank you. Let me have it in the NLT. Two people are better off than one. There is power in connection. There is power in connection. Two people are better off than one. Look, you open a door faster when there is somebody inside helping you to open. You climb faster when there is somebody pulling you up. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Your strength is in your connection. Let's continue, please. Verse 10. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Falling is not the problem. Not having right relationship is the problem. Your strength is in your connection. It is impossible on this earth to build any business significant without learning this. Everyone, let's take this, please. No one knows how to relate except the person learns it. Hey, sometimes people assume they know how to relate. People think they know how to connect. On this earth, no human being know how to relate. Relational skills is one of the highest. If the only thing you know how to do is to relate, you will never fail on earth. Capacity to relate will compensate for all your errors. Ability to relate will generate capital. Capacity to relate will open doors beyond skills. It is important as men and women in business, even ministry, to be a connector. Listen, it's not that Esther just entered the palace. Mordecai was there, talking to the chief of the eunuch. Before Esther went to the king, she was instructed, Esther chapter 2, not to take any other thing apart from what Haggai, the chief of the eunuchs, will give to her. So it's not that she used perfume that irritated the king. And favor just answered. Favor is to be rightly connected. If you see somebody that doors are not opening for, things are not working, everything is tight. Look at Daniel chapter 1. You can read Daniel 1 to 10. Even the king spoke to Ashpenaz, the king of the chief of staff. Get for me certain children who have ability to stay in the palace. Do you have ability to relate with power contact? Contact that counts. There are some of us, everyone around you, I'm sorry, they are like riffraffs. Some are not even fitted for the palace. Can you enter important meetings? Okay, can you be close to Pastor Ibiome? Can you be close? I've seen a lot of people ask me, how are you making it? Dr. Otabil said to me one day, KK, everyone that leave us, he said, not just my friend, Bishop David Oyedepo. Dr. Otabil told me, everyone that leave us, giants, they fail. Because they make a particular mistake. He said, Komaiya, who taught you? You got it early. You got it early. And I said, I observe a lot, and then, most importantly, my relationship with Pastor David Ibiome. Dr. Otabi said, yes, you are very close to Pastor Ibiome. He said, young man, you are very wise. Many people are not protocoled in relationship. Do you know the principles that govern relationship? A lot of people just behave anyhow. When the door is closed against them, they will now say, it's because I'm not from their tribe. 16 keys to building profitable business relationships. Listen, if you learn this, your life will never remain the same again. 16 keys. Number one, quickly, very important, we see it on the slide. Quickly, number one, eliminate parasitic mindset. Eliminate parasitic mindset and rent mentality. You see, no environment welcomes a parasite. People don't know why doors are closed. People don't know why things are not working. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7, wisdom is the principal thing. I stand before this exalted altar to say it. If I'm not a pastor, if I had been the vice president of Buhari then, he will hand over to me. It is impossible for me to have a boss that won't love me. It means you are not just wise. People don't, look. People are parasitic. Then people have rent mentality. As if to say you are being rented. Everything you do is like you are a renter. They must pay for it. You are more interested in what you are to get. Once you become a parasite, the environment turns to combatant and flush you out. Because no environment is going to take a parasite. I have been coming here. I have never premeditated where to sit. Sir, when you build a relationship, the benefits will follow. Many don't know. I have never premeditated they will ever call me to take an offering. It's not part of my thoughts. Not to even talk of preaching. I don't mind where to sit. Those things, they are not in my agenda. Please, don't be a parasite. Quickly, number 2. Approach every relationship with the attitude of, I am here to be a blessing and contribute to your success. Be contribution driven. There is no door that won't open to you. There is no wealth that won't come your way. There is no blessing that will not locate you. Be contribution driven. I am laying this emphasis to CEOs, entrepreneurs, and founders. And then those may be working with them. So it's more than customer care, because this is the focus of building viable relationships. Building viable relationships. Enter every environment with, I am here to be a blessing. Number 3, be generous as a rule. Don't enter relationships as if it's trade by barter. Be generous as a rule. Kakasi brakopash. You know, everybody, the world of the generous keep enlarging, and the world of the stingy keep shrinking. Look at God's servant. Number 4, be sacrificially involved with real and genuine passion. Be sacrificially involved with real and genuine passion. Don't be fake. Be original and pour yourself into the relationship. Woe to him that is alone. Quickly, number 5, very important. Build a connection before you will ever need one. Relationships are built. The relationship you don't have is the one you are yet to build. The relationship you don't have is the one you are yet to build. So to have a relationship, build it. Quickly, number 6, respect the opportunity to meet people. Shall we quickly read that with me on the screen, everybody? Please, shall we take this together? 1, 2, go. Respect the opportunity to meet. Prepare as if you are going to defend your PhD thesis. Learn people. Study people. I was given less than 24 hours by Bishop David Oyedepo. Less than 24 hours. I will be in Warri, and I don't have anything to do in Warri. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see the site. All over the world, if you know what has happened to me by that apostolic visit, then immediately Canaan Land dropped the call. I called Papa here, and Papa laughed and said, he told me since. I had less than 24 hours. Now listen, site has closed. Our office has closed. All workers, they've gone on holiday. Why I began to plan to receive him in less than 18 hours. In 2 hours after the call, I called Canaan Land back. I said, we are set. We are set. Today, we no go no. What is going to happen, go happen. Tell your neighbor, we are set. Sir, never meet people anyhow. Sir, walk to meet people. Sir, it's work. If I tell you, many of you, opportunities you have missed, blessings you have missed, let me quickly say this. If you see something in Acts of the Apostles, chapter 3, verse 2, they carried that man daily to the beautiful gate. They carry him daily to the beautiful gate. A certain man lame from his mother's womb, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, to seek alms. Every day, they bring him there. There are relationships. They will help you to remain a beggar so that you keep surviving. They took him like this to every day. But a time came. Said, listen, as he looked at them, said, silver and gold have I none. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. He was still looking. Look at verse 7. Look at verse 7. Look at the contact. He took him by the right hand and lifted him up. There are connections. They will grab you by the hand. Stand up, my friend. You can build this thing. Yes. 10.5 billion. It's Papa Biome that useless billion for me. Totally useless. No matter the bill now, I'm not bothered. And we are doing things in billions. In billions. You need a coach that does not have feeling for you. Need a coach. A coach that will not pity you. All this pity, they must tell you can do better. There is no dry land. There is money in this place. Church can grow. Business can grow. Business can grow. He said, rise up and walk. He was still looking. He went there and jacked him. Stand up. Stand up. I've been jacked up several times. Number 7, be and remain an asset. Please, be and remain an asset. Never ever be a liability. Bring Mark. He is profitable to me for ministry. Sir, be rare to replace. Be difficult to find. If you are easily replaced, you are a minus. Kakesi brako pagash. Engro pakishia abrakotish. Number 8, honor and respect. Can somebody say that with me? Honor and respect. Quickly, please, honor commitments. Respect vows. Keep covenants. Please do it. Keep doing it. Please do it. It's very cardinal. This is how you build viable relationships. This is how you build it. Number 9, very importantly, reach out first. Everybody scream it with me. Reach out first. Reach out first. Louder and louder. Reach out first. If there is anybody to reach out first, be the one. Please reach out first. Reach out first. Reach out. I can't say it enough. Reach out first. Most times when Papa Ibiome call me, he will tell me, I'm calling you today because you are always the one calling me. People compete with who they should learn from. People are arrogant. Let me tell you, at my level, I'm now a pace-setting grace. I can tell you, if you left Winners, how your church can prosper and be over 10,000 in 3 months. But you know, a lot of them are arrogant. As a person, I'm in B level. As a church, we are in multi-Bs. Whatever you interpret that to be, may the Lord give you the interpretation. So it's not that somebody is... Look, I'm not theorist. Nobody that left Winners is working in what I'm working in. It's not pride. If nakedness promises you clothes, you know, go shine your eyes. I have results. I have results. It's not that. It's not pride. Hey, my time is... Number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Entrust. 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 Everybody shout with me. Entrust. Now listen to me. Trust is your social capital. Integrity is your social capital. Quickly, Proverbs 11:3. I need to rush through this. Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. It is important for you to know, trust is your social capital. Trust is earned. It's never a gift. You can't tell somebody, trust me. They don't trust like that. You must earn trust. I repeat, you must earn trust. Never be known to be a liar. You are thinking there is no money. It's showing the level to which you are trusted. 4 days ago, somebody told me, he says, sir, something has just happened to me. This is reality in South here. Somebody spoke about his integrity to a rich man, and the rich man scheduled a meeting, and the rich man said, I have 4 billion naira. I don't have what to do with it. Can you take it and go and be trading with it for me and be taking this percentage and then be returning it over? I have heard of your integrity. Once you are trusted, you can never go down. You see people in business, they lie. Hey, sir, be loyal to a fault. Be loyal to a fault. Confidence in an unfaithful man. Proverbs 25:19. You need credibility. You need confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble. Is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. You are not dependable. You are not reliable. If you say good morning, we quickly go outside to check. You know the product is fake. You are saying it's original. You lie on product. You lie on services. You put money on top of something. You turn something. Now the truth is this. Integrity is not to be perfect. Integrity is to be perfectly truthful. You are perfectly truthful. Integrity is to be perfectly truthful. Quickly, number 11, be deliberate about creating impressions. Be deliberate about creating impressions. Be deliberate about creating impressions. Please, how will I say this? You know, it's a common saying, first impression what? Like, sir, don't create a wrong impression that you are proud, that you are not dependable, that you are not reliable. And after creating an impression, you are reaping the fruit of it and you are now complaining. You know, I've seen a lot of people like that. Be wise in creating impression. Be very wise in creating impression. Quickly, number 12, make the gatekeeper your ally rather than an adversary. In every environment, this is power talk now. In every environment, there are ashpeners. Daniel chapter 1. In every environment, like Esther, there are keepers. I'm standing here this morning. It's like in salvation now. I'm fighting fine face. Not to now talk of Mommy Biome. I'm having issues with Pastor Abiye. I'm fighting this one. A lot of you enter an environment, fight all gatekeepers. You know, you can't do me anything. Now only a guy respects here. You will soon know. Quickly, I need to wrap up now. Number 13, be wise in solving relationship problems. Proverbs 16:20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. Be wise in solving relationship problems. Listen to me as I wrap up. Every relationship will go through issues. A relationship is not strong because there are no issues. A relationship is strong because of the way they handle their issues. Like in secondary school, with these few points, I hope I've been able to convince you. The remaining 3, you also look for it. Rise up on your feet. Rise up on your feet. Rise up on your feet. Lift up your 2 hands to Jesus.